So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Edmilson. Nesta. Ledved. And Edmilson. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Opts for safety. He's found a way through. Defrel. He's shifting through the gears here. He takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a cute ball. And here's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nesta. Quarter of an hour played. Dembele. Oh, nice touch. There will be a throw-in. And it's Ronaldinho. Morocco are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Ronaldinho. Plenty to aim at here. He's in a good position. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Insigne. Edmilson. Looking for options for movement. It's Ronaldinho! Defrel.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played out towards the right wing. And the finish! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Now the ball in. Nesta clears it away. It's a promising position. Edmilson. Nedved. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Insigne. It's Bergomi. Ronaldinho. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
No goals at this stage. Has a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Morocco have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Edmilson. That's good running with the ball and claimed it back swiftly. Over to the left. He's got away, and that's played in low. Bergomi gets rid without sophistication. Dembele aims beyond the defence.
Morocco are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's a shade optimistic.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That has not gone well. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Quick look, then plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. So what can they make of this? Ronaldinho. In with the challenge. Played out to the left flank. Can he latch on to this? Morocco are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Taken back. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
An instinctive delivery.
Well, that's...
And a chance! Oh, taken with style. Do not write them off. Back they come. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 25.
Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Number 18.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
17.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Number 8. Edmilson. Coming on the field. Number 11. Rooney. Number 14. Del Piero. Number 32. Tevez.
That has been
Number
slung wide.
9. Van Bommel.
Well, now here's a
Number
good battle,
24,
bicep to bicep.
Toure.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nedved, probing pass. Always onto this. He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Morocco! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Tevez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Carlos Tevez.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting. Tevez! Cleared away.
Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And he's been shifted off it. Tevez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see...
And the shot! It's there! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
83 minutes is number 24. Yaya Toure.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's got full. And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Bergobi. Cannavaro. Nesta. Oh, that's well spotted. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Thuram with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Time added on 4 minutes. Rooney looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable.
Against Croatia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva. Ronaldinho!
And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Conte. Modric. Over to the left. Raul. For Iniesta. Raul. Applies the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Raul just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Messi. And he welcomes it in. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Bergomi. And it's Thuram. Raul. Still goalless at the moment. Now, can they get it? And tennis! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. Ronaldinho! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a delicate pass. That has been knocked clear. Croatia have got it back and they'll have another go.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Done delicately. And they've got rid. Rijkaard. Croatia are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Rijkaard. Raul. Raul. Good, strong midfield running here. Vinicius Junior. Iniesta. Almost half an hour in now. And he's decided to go for it. Modric. Conte. Distributed tidily. The less said about that pass, the better. Iniesta. Raul. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out to the left flank. So what can they make of this? He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way. Chance! It's bounced back off the post.
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior gets him. He's given it away. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Raul. And he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard.
There will be one
Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. And a chance! It's hit the upright. He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have get...
And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Croatia get the second half going.
Morocco clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Iniesta. And Tevez. It's a searching pass. Modric. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Tevez. And this is Ronald. Can he finish? Off the post. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Iniesta. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's got away. That has been slung wide. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's played into the area. Nesta with the clearance. Played back in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Croatia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Driving forward. He won't be happy with that one. Shevchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. Conte. Messi is onto it in a flash. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Croatia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Iniesta. That's an imaginative pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, should have put that away.
Ronaldinho has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Modric. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Iniesta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tevez picks it up out wide. Iniesta. Kante wins. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable.
against Morocco.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And it's Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi. He's had it taken off him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was... And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Morocco really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Rooney. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rooney.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Hazard. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ball played for Rijkaard. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Messi. Hazard. Threads one in. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And now the breakaway. So we're still where we started right now. Rooney.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram. He's got away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nedved. And this is Hazard. Morocco do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Hazard. Rooney. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Koundé calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Decent chance! Rijkaard. Balde. Played out to the left flank. Can he spark a counter here? He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... And he shoots! They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The goal scorer for Morocco.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ronaldinho. Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. Tries a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 4, Pavel Nedved.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Morocco clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Morocco are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again then. Messi. Ambitious ball here. Chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bergobi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
That's Cannavaro. Nesta. Morocco looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. Rooney. Pinches it off him. And that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Basten. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. And Rooney. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's good vision. Rijkaard gets a foot in here, tries to play it through, and this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, shot a goal! Relentless, just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Morocco.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Crosses it into the area. Ronaldinho. Nedved. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho. Nesta. It's a really well-measured ball. Some resolute defending there. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. Araujo cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Luis Suarez under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Araujo gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Bergomi does well to stand firm and defend it.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9, Bellingham. Number 15, Balde. Coming on the field, number 7, Phil Foden. Number 8, Vadio. Substitution in progress. Substitution.
Rooney. And it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Araujo. And it's Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play. Sticks it away!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
The goal scorer for Japan after 83 minutes is number 18.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Bergomi.
Iniesta. Now it's Hazard. Great vision. And he's in a big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Iniesta. Now it's Dembele. Played into space. Good ball over the top. And they're quick to get it back. And Iniesta. Nesta. And it's Guti.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Fourth official showing that there will be three. Good effort from distance. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Hazard. Guti makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. Vardiol. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Morocco are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout. And well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
La formazione dell'Inter.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. We have already started here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Morocco are looking to go forward now. That's Nedved. He won't be happy with that one. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Messi. Goes looking wide. Vinicius Junior. Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Bruyne plays it short. Hazard with the delivery. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rooney looks to get on the end of this. Out to the right. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's delightful. Morocco still without a single shot on target. Knocks it out wide. Matheus Cunha. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Chance here to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught up. It's Luis Suarez! Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. And here's Rooney. De Bruyne. Caceres. De Bruyne. Plays it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Caceres. Conte. Played out to the left flank. Rijkaard. De Bruyne has a look and plays it forward. Oh, it's Dembele. Caceres cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Conte.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Matheus Cunha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a sharp pass. Dembele is firing after that one. Nesta cuts it out. Quality ball. Vinicius Junior. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now that's an excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Messi. Ball's played through. Hazard gets into a good position. Cleared without complication.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly,
Right card! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rijkaard. That is Conte. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well-timed, excellent interception. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. That's gone for a throw-in. Hazard. And the ball is out of play. Rijkaard. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta. To Thuram. It's gone out for a throw-in. No way through. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's there to retrieve it. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cleared without hesitation. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho tries to get it clear.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's certainly onside here. And this is... And Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Probing pass. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Bergomi. There's a sharp little ball here. That's a throw. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's found a way through. And this is Messi. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Del Piero! And yes, it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Morocco are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's another good win of the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. That has been slung wide. And this is Roberto Carlos. Now. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Belten. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Takes a shot! Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Conte. Decent chance! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Viene sostituito con il numero 8.
Cannavaro. Jordan. There will be 4 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of this? And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Morocco clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta.
So just